How's it going, everyone? I am Carmen Michael, the professional mic holder.
Everyone, it's Alexis Cardoza.
What's up, everybody? It's the Wild Rhino Clark Connors from New Japan Pro Wrestling, and I am here getting wild, drinking an 805.
Hey, this is Billy Starks.
Rip F and Bison. I ran out of booze.
I am the fire starter, the Carney Killer. I am born to die, Jake Christ.
This is Bobby Olson.
This is Anthrax of H2O.
My name's Christopher Landon, Anthony Streeter.
My name is Frank Minetti.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is the Red Air and one half of the PH Boys from Hood Classic Entertainment, representing the Hood Boys, the PH Boys, Purple Haze, Prince Alexander.
This is Martin Stone, the original strong style hooligan.
And today, you have the privilege
of drinking at Moe's.
And you know I'm drinking with Mo.
And you are drinking at Moe's.
All right, everybody, taking time out before we get this show started, that I want to thank Reaper Apparel for having Drinkin' Moe's be a brand ambassador for their clothing line. They got good stuff. They got t-shirts, they got hoodies, they got beanies, they got lots of great stuff, encouraging everybody to break out of their comfort zone, live their best self, and hey, it's something I try to live every day. Now, be sure when you go and you're filling out your order, use the code Drinkin' at Moe's, get 10% off, and the link and the code will both be in the description. Let's fucking go. Drinkin' at Moe's, my 2 cents. You know the drill. YouTube, subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff. Hit that like button like you're Steve Macklin swinging a door at Revolver. Let's go. Oh, don't forget YouTube, not YouTube. Fuck, words are hard. Audio channels. Leave a review there. And if you have a topic you want covered, leave it in the comments section. Leave it in the comments on the social media channels. We'll do our best to use it. All right, so we got some hot takes. Some things in wrestling that maybe some people will agree with, maybe some people won't. Who knows? Anyways, first one that I'm going to lead off with here, because I think this one might be one that more people might disagree with. WWE is doing better now because of AEW. Now, my reason behind this is WWE, including for a little while right at the start of AEW, the product was stale. The quality was not where it had been.
Right.
And now, with AEW giving them some of the stiffest competition they've had in a while, it's forcing them to think how they need to improve. How can they improve? Kind of goes back to the Monday Night Wars era, when WCW was beating WWE in the ratings for, 82 weeks?
82 weeks. 83, 82
weeks. So it forced WWE to think, what do they need to do to improve? Much of the same situation here. The competition is forcing them to change. And changing for the better in a lot of cases. And you know what? In that same sense, AEW is improving a lot lately because of the competition. Competition makes each improve.
Yes.
AEW has had a lot of time lately where they seem to be doing a lot better with the women's booking. Like they just recently had Willow Nightingale and Statlander versus I'm spacing off on who the two it was, but that street fight they had.
Mercedes Martinez and Diamante.
Yes, that one. Holy crap. I made a comment that night that match happened. That it was like, holy shit. AEW is proving what the women can do when you just let them out and go.
Mm-hmm.
And they did absolutely amazing that night.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I just have a feeling that the competition right now between the two is forcing each other to change and change for the better. My hot take there.
All right, I can dig that. I can dig that. I can also shoot serious holes in it, but I won't.
Now, I'm not saying that each company doesn't have their faults right now.
Right.
Because they both do. I'm just saying that the competition is forcing each other to constantly evolve and what they need to do to change to keep up.
Now on that note, you say that this guy does this, so this guy's going to have to up the ante. So AEW regularly puts on street fights involving women. They had whatever the Texas street fight, I think they called it, with Willow and Statlander versus Martinez and Diamante. And two of the women bled. They bled. You don't see that in WWE. Now, granted, it may have been the timing of everything, because SmackDown being last night, they had a they had a street fight, a Christmas street fight.
Yeah.
With the women, Damage Control and whoever else.
It was EO and
it was Damage Control with. Oh, excuse me.
I'm trying to. Fuck.
You talking about Damage Control? EO, Scott, Asuka, Kairi Sane, and
Bailey. I'm trying to think of who it was that their opponents were.
Michin, Bianca Belair, Vega, and a crazy one, Shotzi.
Yes. Okay. I get you now. Yeah. Although I don't know.
But it was a Christmas themed one. They had presents. They had Christmas trees. It was festive for a street fight. When the day that WWE allows their women to bleed, then you know that they're trying to up the game from AEW. What AEW does, think you can up your game. They're breaking out. They're breaking out thumbtacks. There was a street fight they had towards the end of the whole Daily's Place era with Kai Conti, Anna Jay, the Bunny, and the last one slips my mind. But there were tables, barbed wire. All four of them were bleeding, or were just a freaking hot mess. Penelope Ford, that's who it was. All of them were just bleeding. It was a freaking mess. But it's AEW. They're trying to up the game. They're the alternative. WWE is not going to allow that, because I guarantee you, if they allow Shotzi to bleed, if they allow Charlotte to bleed like that, the sponsors are going to go, whoa, 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 whoa.
That is the downside to it for sure.
No. Now, if they did it, if they were able to do it, cool. I'd be all for it. You know, if you're going to bleed if it's a feud and you're going to bleed, I mean, shit. War Games, no one bled this year. I was pissed.
Yeah, I've yet to actually watch that show.
No one
Wasn't much
bled.
of a blast. But
It was
speaking
like-
of that, on to a sponsor.
Oh, sponsor time.
Finger blasting dipping sauce.
Into our unique sauce containers. Do it one finger at a time.
Yum.
2 fingers.
Okay.
And then, if everybody's cool with it, work up to 3.
No, two's good. Now.
I'll take what I can get.
If my friends aren't around, I'll just finger blast myself.
Nice! Nice!
Food prude. So 2 sauces at once.
That's a shocker. Finger blasting is the best.
Oh.
Oh. All right. Now we're back. All right. So,
Can I get that at Walmart?
I don't know. Maybe.
Probably not. I bet they have it at.
I don't know if you want to be finger blasting in Walmart.
Well, I've worked there at night. You'd be surprised.
No, yeah, no. That's why I say I don't know if you want to do it. I'm saying it's probably been done. I wouldn't want to be the one doing it.
New.
All right. On to the next one.
What's your next one?
Now, this one is one that I think if people were to actually sit down and think, they'd be all for this one.
Okay.
Hook for the Ring of Honor Pure title. Now, thinking about this one, they already have a storyline getting built up. Hook versus Wheeler Yuta. They've been kind of clashing here and there.
Okay.
So it like fits. They already got the storyline kind of building.
Mm-hmm.
Also, with Hook, it fits the style of how he performs. The Pure division would just mesh perfectly there.
Oh, yeah.
And it literally goes on to, his dad, Paz. Back in the day, it would have fit perfectly for him, too. So now you're getting this. It would just be perfect. And I think, honestly, if it were to go to Hook, he would have the most epic of epic runs with that Pure title. That's my thoughts on it.
Okay, so I get where you're coming from. The only problem is you have Hook holding on to an unsanctioned championship right now. Damn cat hair. He's holding the FTW championship, which if everyone remembers what the FTW title was back in the day, it was fuck the world is what I believe that's what it originally was, and it was.
Yeah, I've seen the promo.
Sorry. Someone just fired off a firework.
Ah.
Cut that out.
Yeah.
So basically what it amounts to is you got a guy who's holding a title that, for lack of a better term, could be considered a hardcore championship. So you almost have to, yes, I get the whole, they've already got a storyline built in. That's great. Take that title off him. Either take it off him, give it to someone else, or just retire the damn thing. It served its purpose. Now it's basically, it's arm candy for Hook.
Basically decoration.
It's decoration for Hook. I mean, it's an unsanctioned belt. Why are you even still having it?
Yeah.
So you motherfuckers. Sorry. But yeah, I get the whole the peer division is perfect. I mean, you could say that the FTW title is the hardcore title. I'm going to say it because it's an ECW original, and they were lax on their rules. But you have Hook, who's not using it as that. His style is very technical based.
Merge the two.
Huh?
Merge the two.
There you go. But then again, if you merge the two, you take a violent side and the technical side and you merge them, what do you got? You've got the Blackpool Combat Club.
Here's the thing that my thoughts behind the blurting that out there, the merging the 2.
Mm-hmm.
If he's already using the FTW title more technical based and stuff, it's not really the origins of, the fuck the world hardcore original ECW style stuff.
Right.
So merging it wouldn't be that big of a shift. So just my thoughts, my 2 cents, as we like to say.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, if you take Hook and you get him out of the FTW division and you put him in something meaningful, all he's doing is coming out with the FTW title and wrestling for what, 2 minutes and beating somebody using his dad's move. Now they call it the Red Rum, and then he goes to the back. He doesn't say anything. I think he said 3 words his entire time in AEW.
Yeah, he's not much of a talker.
Not much, but his dad wasn't much of a talker either.
Original.
Until Paul Heyman threw a microphone in his face and forced him to talk.
Yeah, when he was doing commentary, and then when he came back.
No. It was, I can't remember what it was. I remember the story. He was doing something. He was the Tasmaniac. I think he was getting ready to phase out of the Tasmaniac into Taz. So going from
that's what came from the commentary.
He was going from his Island Savages, which we all know Island Savages don't talk, going into his more amateur background, and Paul Heyman shoved a microphone in his face, and he looked at Paul, threw the microphone down and walked out. And as Taz says it, they get to the back and he goes, "If you ever fucking do that again, I'm going to take the microphone, shove it down your throat, and quit your company." And Paul Heyman goes, "He's the greatest interview I've ever had."
But yeah, that happened. He broke his neck with Sabu, had to do commentary while he was healing, and then boom, once he got back in there. So yeah, no, I get where you're going there.
Yeah. But yeah, I think I mean, Hook is a very technical based wrestler.
Like I said, he would fit perfect.
He would fit perfectly. Okay. That's all I got.
Yeah, that's all I got. Like I said, this one was probably going to be a little shorter than our year-end awards. Man, we went off. Anyways, that is about all I have for this one. Let's fucking go.